Hi, Ryan. How are
Hey,
you?
J-Dub, I'm warm now. Thank you for turning on your
Ah,
fire.
so nice.
Oh my gosh, it's cold. We're in winter doing this, obviously. It'd be kind of ridiculous to have this on in the middle of summer.
Yeah, come
Um,
on now.
that I don't. It'd be kind of ridiculous to have this big old beard in the middle of summer. Yeah, I'm getting warm.
We're
I
we're
appreciate
getting
you turning
warm.
on the fire.
That's right. Feel the heat.
Okay, enough
Feel
of
the
my
heat.
dorkiness. Let's jump in.
Okay, so we're coming into a new year here, and there's a couple of things that I want to just kind of hit on real quick, little rapid fire type of
All
things.
right.
Things that could potentially save you money. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just bringing things maybe to your mind, something for you to think about.
Love it.
My number one thing.
You might be surprised if DoorDash is one of your things. You might say, well, I only did it 10 times this last year. But if you really went back and tracked, it might have been 25, 30. Because
Right.
we're all bad at like recounting what we did with our money.
Yep.
We all think we're better than we are typically. Because one thing we talked about in a previous video or another video is track for a while where your money's going.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be surprised.
Absolutely. Another one, restaurants. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I've gone out to restaurants and I have known the prices of restaurants are going up and up and up
Oh, a lot. Yeah.
a lot.
No.
So just make sure that, once again, you can afford to go out to restaurants. Don't be sticker shocked because it is going up. Even my local fast food restaurant is getting a little bit more pricey. So restaurants, if you're trying to find ways to cut back, restaurants might be one of them.
Yeah, it's usually a big one because they are expensive a lot of times to go to restaurants.
Yep. It's the new year. We all want a brand new car to start off the new year, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
I know you're in the market.
Give me a 9-year lease and I'm good, or whatever
9-year
crazy
lease.
things.
Let's go 85 months,
Yeah.
84 months, right? Yeah. Guys, you don't need a new car. You can get a 2, 3, 5-year-old car. It's already lost a massive amount of that depreciation as soon as you drive a new car off the lot, it does.
Yeah.
So you can save a lot of money by not getting the brand new car.
Absolutely. We were talking to someone recently that was a bit in debt, and we kind of brainstormed some ideas how to get out of debt with this person. And we come to learn that this person had a car worth $35,000, $40,000. So we made the suggestion, sell it and get a $10,000 to $20,000 car to hammer out some debt. And needless to say, that conversation didn't go very well.
Nope.
So if you're looking to get out of debt or save more money, cars a lot of times, either buy a cheaper one like Justin's suggesting, or look at maybe selling what you have and buying something cheaper that's still reliable.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Once again, it's easy to put things on credit cards, and the stores have this thing called buy now, pay later.
Yeah.
And you pay one way or the other. So I recommend, if you can't afford it, you don't get it. I know that's hard to say, and it's hard to hear, but don't use the buy now, pay later stuff. And if you're not very good with money, you don't have a system set up, maybe credit cards aren't for you either. And the reason is because of the interest rates.
Yeah, you're going to pay extra for that $100 thing you bought.
Yeah.
With the interest rates, it could cost you $120, $130.
Yep.
Because you're paying that interest.
I know the Affirm and the buy now, pay later stuff is up there in the 30% interest rate. So if you miss that payment, if you don't pay it off, you're getting it one way or the other, like I said. So,
the rich get richer and the poor get poorer if they're using credit cards unwisely.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Absolutely.
That's a tough situation if you keep using it and increasing it.
Right. Now, I'm a bit of a tech nerd. I like new technology. And for a couple of years, I would buy the new phone every year. I'd get a new phone, and then it went to every other year. And now it's been about 5 years since I've gotten a new phone. So maybe plan for the obsolescence, right?
Yeah.
Tech is going to keep getting better. It's going to change. Maybe the iPhone just changes a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So do you need to get the newest, latest, and greatest tech?
That's true. Wait a few years and you're going to save a lot of money.
Absolutely. Next one, expensive vacations. Now, Ryan, don't harp on me too bad here. I know I just went on a big vacation.
Oh, huge.
Nice 2-week trip over to Turkey.
Yeah, overseas.
Overseas. But one, I had it in my budget.
Good.
And two, it was cheap. When I tell people the price of it, they're shocked that I went for 2 weeks for this amount with flights included. So if travel is something that you're interested in, just like Ryan was saying with Ramit Sethi and dialing back the money,
Yeah.
find ways to make it happen. But it doesn't have to always be a $10,000, $20,000 vacation.
No, that's a good point. You can travel for less than if you shop around or are creative than what might typically people imagine.
Right.
Yeah. Just do some research and be creative.
Right. Next one, streaming. How many of us have streaming services? I know I've got Netflix, I've got Adobe, right? And I can keep naming a couple of them. But how many do you have, right?
Yeah. I've got 17. No, I'm kidding. I just have a couple, I think.
Yeah, I'm just throwing this
I have
out there
two.
because when it comes to like our video streaming, we can have so many, but how many TV shows or movies do we actually watch from them?
But it's only $10 a month, Justin.
It's only $10
Times 12 if you have
times
12.
10 more.
Yeah, times 10. That's
or
not a
12,
big deal.
right? So
it's $10
it's $100 just for that.
for that month.
Yeah. So think about your streaming. Where are you dumping money? Is there any place that you can cut back on as well?
And before we continue, we're just giving ideas, things to think about. If you want to below in the comments, give us suggestions or the
Absolutely.
audience suggestions on where to look to save money. That'd be great. Because we spend a lot of money over a year and a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And we're only going to go over a few. And there's definitely more than the list we'll go over.
Yeah.
So if you think of any that we're not bringing up that you think would be something to look at for everybody, go ahead and include that if you don't mind.
Yeah. We also just got done with a lot of the holidays here. Christmas just happened. My birthday just happened.
You know what I do during Christmas, Justin? I give myself a gift.
Pull your blankets over your head.
Yeah, I do that. I do many things over Christmas, over the holidays. One thing, a gift I give myself is I allow myself to gain 5 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't feel guilty. So if I'm only up 3 pounds and there's another plate of cookies to get at, I get at it. Never feel guilty. Unless I go over that 5 pounds, which I might this year actually.
There you go.
You got to give yourself some things too. Sorry,
that's
kind of random.
That one's kind of fun though.
Yeah.
Kind of different from where we're going for sure. But be careful when it comes to these holidays or even celebrations. If you have to finance it, that's probably not a good thing, right? If you're financing a celebration, a wedding, and you're starting off your wedding in debt or your marriage in debt, or if you're financing Christmas and you're not going to have it paid off for until next Christmas, right? That's a tough spot to be in.
I forget how it's said, so I'm not going to say it right, but basically the biggest expense for a lot of people is that first credit card bill they get in January or February from all the money they spent for gifts and over the holidays. And then it might take several months to pay it off or pay it down, just like the 5 pounds I'm going to gain in Christmas. I ain't going to lose that in a month. So you don't want to have that gift of a huge credit card, hit coming after the December month.
Absolutely. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay. So my wife talked to me about this one. She's seen so many things on Instagram or Reels or whatever, Threads, and it's always like, hey, we should get a Ninja Creamy so we can make these protein ice creams.
Yeah.
Hey, we should get a waffle maker so that we can make these protein waffles. Hey, be careful of the kitchen gadgets. Be careful of those things that just kind of sit there after you use it once.
That's funny you say that because I was thinking about getting a rice cooker, which I probably would use twice a year maybe, or forget I even have. I don't love rice enough to use it like once a week or even once a month probably.
That's funny.
But I thought about it because I like sticky rice.
Well, if you want to borrow mine.
Oh, you have one?
We have one, and guess what? We don't use it.
Maybe I'll borrow it twice a year then.
It sits under our cabinet forever because we don't use it. We just make rice the normal way, right? On the stovetop. And
that's funny.
That's all it is.
We could all go through our kitchens and probably get rid of 25 things. Not just our whole houses, but our kitchens.
Right.
Of things that we don't use enough to even justify having them.
Yeah. So be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful with that one. Next one is brand names, right? Whether it's the grocery store and you're buying the Heinz, or whether it's the fashion design, right? Be careful of brand names. I know you've got your Louis Vuitton.
Absolutely. I only buy the best, folks. No. Yeah. No, there's times you don't need, like certain brands, maybe because it's actually good quality. So we're not dissing on all the brands.
Yeah.
Like if it's good quality and it's going to last longer, for example, or you just like the way it looks. But yeah, there's a lot of times you don't need the brand name for food or clothes or probably other things too.
Yeah. So just a heads up. And then the last one here is subscription boxes,
What the heck is
right?
that?
So right now we've got a lot of food delivery boxes that come to your door. We've got a
Oh,
lot of pet subscription boxes that come to your door. We've got a lot of even just like I like to camp and get outside, and there's boxes that go along with the outdoor man, right?
oh wow.
And so there might be one or two cool things in that box, but then what am I going to do with the rest of that junk? I don't care about it. And what if I just spend the couple bucks to get that nice little whatever, right?
Yeah,
And then I don't have to worry about the subscription.
that's an
So
interesting one.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't thought about that much, but as you were talking about it, yeah, it does make sense. I do know some people that get their food delivered to them in a box that's
yep,
prepackaged. Everything's kind of ready,
yeah,
to save them time, I guess.
absolutely,
Um, so maybe it does save them time if they can afford it.
right. And once again, I think a lot of this stuff from this list comes back down to how are you doing with your finances? Are you making your contributions? Are you setting aside money? Are you in a good spot? And if you are, and the subscriptions, whether it be the food or whether it be the entertainment, if that's not really putting a dent in your budget, then don't worry about it.
Right. I would say you want to free up money for three things: to pay off debt if you have debt, to invest more so you can become financially independent sooner than later, and the third thing is free up some of the money you're spending to spend money on things that you would really enjoy more,
Yeah.
because some of these things that Justin's going over and we're going over are things that might not bring us much enjoyment, when we'd rather free up $1,000 and then maybe spend that on a few extra things that we enjoy more.
Yeah.
So it's one of those three things that you're trying to free up money
Right.
for.
It's a trade-off, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving up some of my DoorDash and coffee deliveries so that I can actually have that designer clothes.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you enjoy that a lot and you want to, yeah, that's a great example.
Yeah.
So it's not about, it's about improving your life, actually. All these things.
Yeah. So like Ryan said earlier, what are your thoughts? What are your comments? Leave them down below. Let's have a little discussion and call us out on something that maybe you disagree with.
Yeah, love that.
Absolutely. Till next time, guys, we'll see you.